This is a Revit tutorial on how to adjust window types. In this project, we have a large window that faces into a bathroom. Now we either want to make it smaller or opaque. The first method I'm going to show you is how to make the window smaller. The first thing I'm going to do is select the window that I would like to change. In this project, it's this window here on the first floor. Then we go to our Properties browser and click Edit Type. And then you're going to click on Duplicate and rename your window. I'm going to rename mine Small Bathroom. And click OK. Now here I'm going to edit my dimensions for this window. Now down here we see height, and I'm going to change the window height to 2 feet. And then hit enter. But since I still want this window to match the height of all the other windows, which is 7 feet, I'm going to change the sill height to 5 feet. Then I'm going to go down to the bottom and click OK. Now you can see my window didn't completely move to where I want it to, so I'm going to change that sill height in the Properties browser to 5 feet. And now you can see that the window now matches the height of all the other ones. Now we're going to move on to the second method of editing windows. So now what we're going to do is edit the materiality of a window to make it opaque. So what I'm going to do is select the window directly above the one we just finished, and I'm going to go into my Properties bar and click Edit Type. Now what I'm going to do is click Duplicate and rename this window to Bathroom 2. Okay, and then hit enter. So now what I'm going to do is go down to Materials and Finishes and click on Glass. Now at the end of the line there's this square with 3 dots. I'm going to click on that, and it opens up our material browser. Now what we're going to do is create a new material. So we're going to come down to this circle, and we're going to click, and click on Create New Material. Now I'm going to right click on this default new material and rename it to Bathroom 2 and hit enter. Okay, and so now we're going to go into Appearance, and we're going to change a bunch of settings. So the first thing we're going to change is under Generic in Color. I'm going to click on the color bar here and change it to white, and then click OK. Then I'm going to scroll down to Transparency and click on the white box next to the word to activate the editing mode in this area. So I'm going to crank up the amount of transparency up to, say, 90%, so it makes it clear like glass. And then we're going to change the translucency so it's a more opaque feel to it. So sometimes it's hard to tell how much we've edited the material when it's in this orb form up here. So I'm going to click this little drop down arrow next to it and click Glass Curtain Wall. So now it'll give us a wall with an object behind it so we can tell how much we've changed the material. So now we're going to go back down to translucency and adjust the numbers so we can kind of get an idea of how much these adjustments change the material. So I'm going to set mine to 60. And then hit enter. And then once I'm finished editing my material, I'm going to go and click on OK. And now you can see in our type of properties, it's changed our glass pane material to bathroom 2. And then I'm going to click OK again. And now now you can see a visible change in our material type of that window. Now to really get an idea of how much that glass has changed, I'm going to change this 3D view into a almost rendered. So I'm going to click on this little box down here and click realistic. And so now you can see that that window is not quite as see-through as the others. Now if the new material we just made doesn't quite fit how much you wanted that window to be opaque, you always can go back and change it. But there you have it. Now you can change your 2 windows into something that's more appropriate for the bathroom.